Dimebag. Going down, catch a jacuzzi sesh, rock the hut. Right here.
Inside the ManCave.
Oh yeah.
Legendary guitar player, birthday boy, Dimebag Darrell. It's kind of somber because Dimebag is not around with us anymore. We all know what happened. We don't need to rekindle the story we all know, right? But I wanted to celebrate Dimebag Darrell's birthday today because I'm a huge Pantera fan. And I want to play a couple songs and a couple of guitar solos, my favorite solos of Dimebag Darrell. And there's so many. The guy has done it all. He was living the dream, man. Huge Pantera fan, Damage Plan. Just everything that Dimebag touched, along with his brother Vinnie Paul, it was gold. I loved anything they released was gold. 1966, Dimebag Darrell was born. He would have been 60 years old. So I want to play a few of Dimebag's wonderful solos, intros, because I talk about this in previous podcasts, how Pantera has relit the flame and is actively on the road right now. They're touring with Metallica. Well, they were touring with Metallica, and they're still doing stuff. Very active. A matter of fact, Phil Anselmo released a single yesterday from Down. Down is coming out with a new vinyl that will be out in November, so look out for that. But today it's all about Dimebag. Dimebag Darrell. Just the killer guitar riffs, just a guitar master. Everything that Dimebag did, I loved it. It was just very intense, and just seeing it live was just incredible, right? Being up close, listening to it just loud, because that's how Pantera did it. It was loud, aggressive, lots of destruction in the crowd. Just so many good memories with Pantera and Dimebag Darrell.
Oh, bitch. Dog. Woo! Woo!
Now we ready to roll.
Inside the ManCave with Johnny Compian.
Game over, bitches.
Play some of Dimebag's favorite licks, intros. We all know them. We all know them, and I'll play some of them and just go through it. And I mean, listen to that. Very distinctive. You know who it is. It can't be duplicated. Never, ever. I stand by that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I love that. But that's one of my favorites there. Cowboys from Hell. I mean, I can go straight down the line and just very powerful, aggressive, in your face guitar, drums, bass. I love that. I'm going to put out the top 5 videos if I could get them, because right now it's kind of hard to download stuff. YouTube's doing updates and just things happen. You know, when you just do this kind of stuff, you always run into snags here and there. So you got to be ready to, call an audible. And so that's another one. And I mean, I'm just going to go down and just start drinking, right? Doing shots, and maybe later on, a couple shots for Dime. That's another one. And I mean, like I said, we could just go down on the line. And I talked about, I think maybe a couple podcasts back, about maybe doing like a fireside chat with concert tickets, and I'm going to do that in doses. I'm not going to break out everything that I have, but I think it's appropriate today to kind of, show you guys, like show and tell, right? And you could play along as well. If you have ticket stubs or video or something cool that you want to share with me, hit me up on X at Johnny Compian and let me know, and share it. I'll put it on the show here. I'll put it on the page. I mean, I want to start off with something here that was pretty cool. And this place, this is a nugget right here, okay? This is a nugget that I want to share with you guys. And this was, I think, maybe the second time that I had seen Pantera, okay? This is it right here. Zoom in on that. Look at that. Zoom in on that. November 23rd, 1992, Pantera at Rock Wave. Okay, Rock Wave. Yeah, that was a new wave club or a dance club. Afterwards, it was destroyed. All the mirrors were broken with bottles. It was just a mess in there. My roommate and I went in there, and he had the tickets and the passes, and I'm like, okay, Pantera at Rockwave. Okay, let's go. We're gonna head to Sneakers after that, so we hit up Pantera first, and right down on Parambido we hit Sneakers right afterwards, get more drinks. Whoa. I wish that I could have some video, and just so we can just rekindle a little bit more. Yes, I showed you guys this nugget here. Look at that. Pantera 1992. Okay, Rockwave. Yeah. Such a great show. It was loud. I had never seen a concert at Rockwave, and I was so surprised that Pantera was playing there. And then even now that I think about it, I'm like, wow, that's incredible. And it didn't stop there, because there was so many different encounters with Pantera, right, in my life, that, seeing them live and just witnessing the madness and the crazy fans that love these guys. It was incredible. My buddies, my roommates, when they would do Ozzfest, Pantera would do Ozzfest, we would drink like 24 hours leading up and head down to Ozzfest and just get more inebriated and listen to Pantera really loud, because all we would do is watch the videos and just get hyped up. And it was just an incredible time. And I'm going to give you another nugget. Let's see if you can see this one. This one's kind of faded, But let's see if we can see this, all right? Let's see. Okay. Oh, wow, we can get this one right here. This is October 1st, 1997 at Sunken Gardens. I remember this one clearly because I remember being in that crowd, and there was if you are local here in San Antonio, you'll know what I'm talking about. But at the Sunken Gardens, it was an outdoor venue, right? Lots of shows went through there. It's in a Brackenridge Park. It's a cool place. I wish they would have done work to it. And still, I did a couple shows as a roadie, as a stagehand, and worked there. And it was really cool seeing the backstage area and all that. You know, it was pretty cool. But really cool layout. Really enjoyed doing shows there and seeing my favorite bands perform there. But being at this show in 97, it was insane because, like I said, if you've been there, you know that those seats they had there, they were bolted down to the cement, okay? And when Pantera went on, everybody just went freaking crazy. Seats were being pulled out, thrown up in the air. There was blood everywhere from I don't know where. I remember I had it on my pants. I'm like, where in the hell am I getting blood from? And beer everywhere. Beer being thrown, consumed. Just pure madness. It was amazing. And like I said, once again, I wish that I had video so we can check it out and kind of, go back on that because just incredible times, just seeing Pantera and it's just hard to believe that Dime and Vinnie Paul are not with us anymore. But the music will always live on. That's the beautiful thing about this. The music will always live on, and we will all be here to enjoy it. And, it's, I'm so happy and glad that I was able to attend to these shows. It was multiple shows that I've seen Pantera. Some of them I was able to hang on to some ticket stubs. I still got shirts put away in bins, and it's crazy because just a huge fan of Pantera. My best friend Joe, I bought this Pantera video, and it was circulating. I think my buddy Gilo had one as well. And we would just wear those VHS tapes out, watching that, cranking it up, and drinking, and just getting fired up for the shows. So much fun, guys. So much fun. And I just wanted to celebrate and share some memories of myself attending Pantera and watching and witnessing Dimebag Darrell live. If you were one of the few lucky ones that, was able to see and witness Dimebag, awesome. Let me know about it. Hit me up on the comments on this video. Let me know, and I want to hear about your experience. If you got some ticket stubs, I'd like to see some pictures so we can share them, just like I did. I call this fireside chat. Just do like a little thing where I talk about stories and share ticket stubs. I got more for you guys.
You're getting straight down with the get down. You know what I'm saying? That's right.
Inside the ManCave.
I got more for you guys because there's another story that's going around, and this one's interesting because it involves Ozzy Osbourne. And we lost Ozzy and everything changed. It just like the music scene just took a huge hit. Speaking of Pantera, I saw Pantera on Ozzfest a few times, and it was always awesome. Always awesome because it was always a huge group of bands just touring. Heavy hitters, heavy hitting bands, and they're going to bring that back. Jack Osbourne was on a podcast. I don't recall the podcast or the host's name, but I'll share it with you guys and at some point. But, you know, the story is that Jack and Sharon Osbourne are talking about an announcement because the Ozzfest is coming back in 2027, and it's going to be in the UK. I hope that it lands in the United States, which I think it will. It's not going to be the same, guys. It's not going to be the same Ozzfest that I'm talking about, or that, you know, if you get Pantera, it's not going to be the same Pantera. Yes, they're doing great. Zakk Wylde, Charlie on drums from Anthrax, Rex Brown, Phil Anselmo. I was hard on those guys at first, and they're doing their thing, and I give them all the credit. We got to keep music alive, man, and going. And I was very critical because I just didn't want to be, hey, you're going to play Dime. Just how everything went down. If you know the story and you follow Pantera, things had happened, and it just got bad. So yeah, there was a lot of fans that were divided, and they just weren't happy with all that. And I get it, right? I get it. That's beside the point. Like I said, I was against it at first, and now I'm like, you know what? I'm glad that the music is alive. It's great to see Phil and Rex up there, and they're doing it for Dime and Vinny. And I get it. I just get too personal with the characters, the guys in the group, in the band. You know, just like any other group that I follow, right? I get really, caught up, and I'm like, yeah, I like it the way it is. I don't like change, especially with my music. You start, moving around parts and musicians, and it just, So, anyway, yes, I'm glad. I'm happy if Pantera lands on that bill, because Jack was talking about that they're going to start announcing headliners and lineups or whatever. So it might be a thing where, people will travel just like they did for the final show of Ozzy in the UK, which I really wish I would have gone to that. That would have been awesome. But I liked the idea of the Ozzfest coming back. It's great. You don't see any big festivals that are, that carry a lot of weight. There's just a few bands that move around, and people are like, I don't know. I'm just very old school, and I've seen those tours, the Ozzfest tours, and they were just massive lineups. So many different lineups, so many different stages, all day party, music. Awesome, amazing. If you were a part of it, that's awesome. But I'm gonna share with you guys when it started for me, all right? I'm gonna show you guys where it started. So this right here, we're doing fireside chat, okay? And now I did the Pantera ticket stubs. Now I'm going to show the Ozzfest, okay? This right here, I don't know if you could see it. There it is, Ozzfest. Verizon Wireless Theater, Amphitheater, okay? July 3rd, 2001. Ozzfest. Wow. That's a good one, right? Huh? Look at that. Ozzfest 2001. Okay? Remember it clearly. It was fresh. All because it was all new. You got Ozzy, you got Black Sabbath headlining. You know the routine, the way it worked, right? And let's see. All right, let's break out another one. Let's break out a different one. Here we go. Here's another one for you. Here we go. Oh, let's see. Whoa, this is a big ticket. Yeah, you don't get ticket stubs anymore, right? We don't do ticket stubs. And I'm so glad that I saved a lot of these and they were stashed in a box. This right here is Ozzfest 2002. Okay? VIP. Wow. Presented by PlayStation 2. Wow. Really cool. See, I haven't seen any of these. I just kind of broke them out. I'm like, whoa, what is this? So there you go. Look at that. 2002. Showed you the 2001. All right. Let's move on to another one. Let's see what we got here. Whoa. 2003. Ozzfest. June 28, 2003. Verizon Wireless Amphitheater. Wow. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Let's break out another one. What'd you say? Let's see. Here we go. Whoa. Ozzfest 2004. August 7th. Verizon Wireless Amphitheater. Look at that. Wow. Very cool. So many different memories, different times. And I'm so glad that I ran into those ticket stubs. And I have a few more. I have a bunch of stuff that's just put away and stashed. So when I find them, I will break them out. And I'll share it with you. But man, here it is right here. Some of that, just listen to that crowd. This is very electric and powerful. Happy birthday, Dimebag Darrell. Wow. I'm getting chills, man. I'm getting chills just listening to the crowd and that guitar. Oh, man. Wow. I'm telling you, just listening to that, it just brings back a lot. You know? Wow. So many different things that are crossing my mind, you know. It's like man, it's like I'm there, you know. Just that crowd, it just takes me back, guys. Wow. Just wow. There it is. Thank you for listening to me and allowing me to share some of my memories on a great day today that we celebrate Dimebag Darrell's 60th birthday. Rest in peace, my brother.